All right.
That one was accidental. I was trying to close out of the.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Anyways.
welcome back everyone to the White Noise Podcast. This is episode 6. I'm Rin.
I'm Alan.
And yeah, we didn't have a whole lot happen this week. But we're gonna go ahead start off. I did see the Moana live action movie. We were going to go see it together.
We were gonna see
Some
a lot
stuff
of
came
shit.
up. Alan wasn't able to come. We were gonna go see Evil Dead as well.
We were gonna watch
Couldn't do
Civil
that
War.
either. We were going to watch Civil War for the rewatch of MCU stuff, and we were going to watch Superman.
Superman was kind of thrown in there. We didn't have to watch it.
Yeah,
we could.
It's just
but...
like we'll do them eventually. Civil War we'll watch for next week.
Civil War we definitely have to.
Civil War we'll watch for next week. We've got some other stuff next week, but again, hopping back to the Moana review. Overall, I give it a 5 out of 10. Like. It did good following the original story and everything, but like I don't need to see a live action version of that. The CGI was like okay. The hair looked like shit on Dwayne Johnson the entire movie. But the CGI was decent. The worst CGI bits were the parts where it's like he's like half shark on the top and then like fucking human, and it just looked like shit.
See, I just kept seeing a lot of shit of like it was basically that they just threw a movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with the wig on.
Yeah, pretty much.
But also Moana, the first one came out when, like
a decade ago, 2016. Yeah.
Like we did not need a live action remake. Like
no, and Moana 2 came out 2 years ago.
They did, and Moana 3 is coming up soon.
Yeah. I will say though, I think so the actress that's playing Moana in this live action, her name's Catherine Laga'aya.
Yeah.
She did good. I liked her. I think she had a great singing voice and everything. Like, I think she did a great performance. My major complaint of the movie, and I talked about this in, like, my review and everything of it, they did not have any of the original cast except for Dwayne Johnson and the person who voiced the crab.
Really?
Those are the only two from the cast that are still in this movie. And they both play their own characters.
So pretty much they sold.
Yeah. The person who voiced Moana originally was a producer on the movie. But like that was it.
Did they end up what I think of? Did they make profit off the movie?
No.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine they did. Like the box office was actually so shit.
Well, we'll talk about box office stuff since we've got updates on only my box offices so far.
Dude, mine are so far, like not so far away, but some of them are pretty far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doomsday doesn't come out until like
Doomsday comes out in December. Dune comes out in December as well. Dune's gonna be the only one I'm really waiting on. Your first one comes out next or this weekend.
What is that?
Oh, Odyssey.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then End of Oak Street comes out either middle or beginning of August. So also really like relatively quick after that. What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, it keeps on fucking going to reels. Anyways.
And then Clayface is October. Wildwood is like November.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not see Wildwood on the IMDb thing. I know it's on there, I just couldn't find it. Because when I was rock climbing with Ryan earlier, I was showing him my picks for the box office thing that we were doing. And I don't know, maybe I was just scrolling too fast, but I could not find this for the life of me. Maybe I'm just stupid, but
crazy. But moving on from Moana's review, I did also see a movie called The Invite. Technically, it's a movie that came out like a couple weeks ago, but it was only in limited theaters. Really fucking funny movie. I give it like 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
It had Seth Rogen, it had Edward Norton, it had Olivia Wilde. And I'm blanking on the other person.
Yeah.
But, dude, it was so funny.
I kept seeing the trailers for it, and it looked really good, honestly.
It was really good. I would definitely recommend seeing it. I thought it was really funny. To be honest, what I expected it to be was, like, more of, like, a comedy where it's, like, they're just, like, doing, like, a dinner party thing.
Yeah.
But it's a comedy about, like, these people who come over and want to have an orgy with them, essentially. Like, it goes sexual really quickly, and it's so funny.
That's...
It's really fucking funny, though.
That sounds so, like, kind of out of pocket.
Yeah, I was just making sure that it's still
Oh, it's gonna
recording.
crash again.
I hope not. But moving on from the invite, Evil Dead Burn, I got to see half of the movie because my theater had the fire alarm go off in the middle of the movie. So, I mean, honestly, kind of fitting for it being called Evil Dead Burn. Up to the point where I got to watch, I thought it was good. Like, I think the special effects and everything looked really good.
Yeah.
It was like a good like horror-ish. Like, I wouldn't say scary, but like scary, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I was talking to it about it with my coworkers,
mhm.
and I mean, I didn't know this. I probably should have known this. There's games and there's a show on it.
Yeah.
I did not know that. See,
Yeah, the games came first.
Really?
You know, the original Evil Dead movies were made by Sam Raimi.
Oh, there's an original movie?
Yeah.
See, I thought
This is like the 6th or 7th movie they've done. Really? I'm gonna kill you.
See, I didn't know that until my coworker brought it up. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought this was just a new thing.
Yeah, no. They're doing another one next year too, though. So, but yeah, I still haven't gotten a chance to go back and finish watching it. I'm going to tomorrow, most likely. Same day that this episode's gonna get posted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was really good. My favorite part from the movie, to the point that I got, is like just the camera work in general. Like, one of my favorite shots, there's a whole thing where they're like driving through a forest, and they're going to this like house that looks like kind of run down and everything. While they're driving, the camera kind of like zooms up to the car, and then it like pushes up and goes above the trees and everything, and like is like kind of tilting and stuff back and forth, and it's like a really cool looking shot. And then at the very beginning of the movie, it starts with like, so the bad guy people of the movie are called Deadites.
Yeah.
So it starts with one of the Deadites coming out of like this like lake, and she like eventually like makes the water in the lake like boil, and so there's a guy that's in the water that's like boiling alive, and he crawls out of the lake, and then once he gets to land, he like dies.
Yeah.
And then she walks over him, and his hand is like out. She steps on his hand, and the skin like peels off.
Ooh.
And it looked so like, it was like a really cool looking special effect.
That
it looks so gross.
That would make me like kind of nauseous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. And like there's just like so much stuff that was like really cool throughout it, just like with the camera work. That's the thing that I like the most so far about the movie from what I'd seen. But yeah, I'll let you take a little bit, and then we'll go into box office numbers.
You know, I only have 2 topics today.
Okay, we'll do your first topic.
Okay. So for the last few weeks, right, there's been the whole, physical digital
with Sony.
thing with Sony, and everyone making fun of it. You've been aware of this?
Yeah, we talked about it last week, right?
Okay, well, how do you feel about the new thing with Xbox?
I have not seen anything with Xbox. What did Xbox do?
Okay, so they came out, right? Now when you buy a disc, like a physical disc, once you insert that into your console, you get the digital version of it. So you only have to put the disc in once, and it's digital on your console from then on.
That's kind of cool.
See, now, one of the things that Ryan was discussing with me, as we were like, because we went out to eat, and he was thinking, right, well, what if the disc gets like passed around? Then they're not making money. However, to that I raised,
I think they'd probably have a limit where it's like it has to be on, like the console you use it on is the only console you can do that with.
That, and there's also probably a like encrypted code that says like there's one owner of it, and it's the first, like you said, the first console itself.
But I'm also sure that like, I mean, you could still just pass the disc around to people and they can use it as a disc, which you could already do anyways.
even if that was the case, like where you can just have a digital version no matter how many consoles you put it in, if that was the case, people would go and just like with Pokemon cards, people would go and scalp these physical discs, resell them on fucking eBay.
Yeah.
So either way, Xbox is making money, so it doesn't really affect
That's true.
them.
Yeah.
But I think that's
I feel like
cool.
that would make other people. I think that would make people buy more Xboxes too. So I think they'd have that benefit.
I mean, it's just either way, however way you spin it, they're gonna be making some sort of profit off of it, which is good. And I think it's a good play on them. I think it's much better than Sony's whole like only digital media, you don't actually own the game. Which I mean, technically, if it's digital, you don't technically own the game either way because it's digital, but it's their whole license thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have a whole bunch of like DVDs down here.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of those came with like the digital codes. So like, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Like, I don't honestly, it depends when it comes to physical media. Like, for my Switch.
That's gonna suck when I have to fucking edit that shit.
Well, it's not like I was talking.
That's true.
But for like, I have a Switch. I like buying like game cartridges for that just because the Switch's memory is ass. Genuinely, I have a 256 like gigabyte micro SD, and it's...
it seems like the SD cards do absolutely nothing on the thing, dude. It's crazy.
It gets filled up so quick. But I like owning physical media, but I'm not opposed to digital. Obviously, because I have like 60 games on Steam.
Yeah, I feel like Steam's different though. Like it's the same, but it's different. Cause like with Steam, it's like you're not gonna be able to play Lego Incredibles on your PC with a disc. Yeah. There's no disc for that. Maybe there is, and I'm just fucking stupid.
I mean, there probably is for like Xbox, but
yeah, like I mean, there's like certain discs for certain computer games. Like when Overwatch was first a thing, I have the physical disc. It's probably somewhere in that disc.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think the last, if we're not counting Nintendo Switch games, I think the last like disc I had would have been on a Wii.
Yeah, I think like Wii U or like I guess my Xbox.
Or no, I got God of War like 2 years ago, and I got Elden Ring as well for my PS4. So yeah, I have two of them. I have two PS4s. Yeah. I need to resell them. I don't even use them. Anyways, but yeah, no, when it comes to like digital and physical media, I don't really have a preference. I don't really like what Sony's doing with the whole like ownership thing.
Yeah, I don't like their whole thing with the like, oh, you have to log in like every like 30 days or whatever it is.
Yeah,
or
like
you
that
just
doesn't make
won't
sense.
be able to use the game ever again. Like that's stupid. But like I do understand like the digital stuff where it's like technically you don't own the game because like if there is like a rights issue, obviously like that's gonna have to get taken away.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's easier to handle possible like copyright and like rights issues.
But I feel like that's
it digital.
That's different than just like taking away people's games because they don't log in for 30 days.
Which I think that like taking away games because you're not logging in, I think that's where the issue lies.
Yeah.
And also there are people that do collect physical media and that like to have physical media to be able to use it in whatever capacity. And so I think them taking that opportunity away from people is also the issue.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's also kind of like you have it. It's kind of decorative. Having physical stuff.
Yeah, like I have my stuff down there just.
But I mean, yeah, I just think Xbox going in a good direction recently. Yeah. Like since they got, I think
Xbox is mogging PlayStation.
They got, I think it's their new CEO, I believe.
Yeah, their new CEO. I like. It's the girl, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not keeping up on it too well, but
I think it's who I'm thinking. I like her.
It is
I like her a
yeah.
lot.
She's been doing like actually really good moves.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, time to talk box office numbers real quick. So,
am I still at 0?
Yes, you're still at 0. Odyssey comes out this weekend though, so we'll see how that goes. Toy Story 5 is now currently the third highest grossing movie of the year.
Yo.
It is at $880 million worldwide. Almost at $1 billion.
I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was gonna be that good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Toy Story.
Minions and Monsters is currently sitting at 283 million.
That's
it's
honestly,
at number 11.
That's better than I expected, I'll be honest, because I've heard it was really bad.
It wasn't good. It did open to like 80 something, 90 something.
I think I remember us talking about that, yeah.
It didn't open to a huge amount or anything. So like I'm kind of impressed that's where it is. It's slightly under Mandalorian and Grogu. And then Moana is sitting at a crisp 99 million, just under 100 million.
Didn't it make like 40 million opening day?
It made 42 or 43 million opening day.
It didn't do enough. That's what.
Or opening weekend. It was only $1 million over what the live action Snow White's opening day was.
Snow White had a live action?
Yeah. Was it last year?
I don't even remember that.
It was either last year or it was 2024. I can't remember.
That must have been how shitty the movie was. I don't even remember it ever being a thing.
Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot.
Okay. I don't know actors.
Gal Gadot is a cunt. Sorry to say that. She sucks. She's a bitch.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch it. I think the only like Disney princess movies, like live action, I watched obviously Beauty and the Beast. That one's fire. I like that.
I honestly don't really remember it, but I do know I've watched it at some point.
I honestly think that one's better than the original.
I don't think that's true at all.
I don't know. Maybe it's been a while since I've seen it, so maybe I'm wrong. But
it definitely wasn't bad. There was like a Cinderella one.
I watched.
There is.
See, I used to babysit a kid.
There's technically like Cruella. Like, does that count?
Magnificent. Maleficent.
Magnificent. Dude. Crazy work. Oh my god.
That's almost as bad as Terabithia. Yeah, I used to babysit a kid, and she was obsessed with the live action Cinderella. I think I watched that thing like 1,000 times.
I've never watched it. My family went and saw it.
I will never watch
theaters.
It again.
They were the only people in the theater when they went to go watch it. I just never watched it because I didn't care.
I don't remember did the live action Mulan do good?
Fuck no. I even forgot that shit existed.
And they have the live action Aladdin. We don't talk about that movie.
I will say I did kind of fuck with that movie. Like, it wasn't nearly as good as the original, but like I think Will Smith did a good genie.
Was this before or after the Chris Rock incident?
Before, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like a little bit before.
I think it was like a year or two before.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've done those box office numbers, so I'm sitting at just over $1 billion.
What am I sitting at?
0.
Huh.
But yeah, obviously we've got Odyssey coming out this weekend. We are going to go see that, and then we're going to review it for next week.
I really think that movie is going to do well. I've heard
100%. That movie's making $1 billion easy.
I have not heard anyone say like, that's the only movie I've heard people talking about. Like, I've heard maybe 1 or 2 people talk about Toy Story and say that it was good, but I hear everybody talking about Odyssey. So I think it's going to be crazy.
Have you not heard the negatives that people have been talking about the Odyssey?
No, I think I saw...
I don't think it's anyone who's actually watched the movie who's saying it. It's just all the racists and like homophobes.
I saw some good thing though. It was some lady in a white dress, and everyone was going crazy over it.
What?
I don't know. I saw this on Reels yesterday. You can flame me all you want, but it was like a picture from like the crew set, and it was some like girl in a white dress, and she had hongas, like big ol' hongas.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
It was like the white straps here.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Me and my girl were watching it, and she was like, "How does she walk around in that?"
I genuinely have no clue if that's real. No idea who that person is either. No idea who that's supposed to be in the Odyssey either, dude. I genuinely have no clue. I saw that like this morning on Instagram.
I don't even know if it's real, but
don't know.
Nobody knows who she is.
Dude, I have no clue.
If she's in the movie, though.
It's probably AI if I'm being honest.
No. Ugh.
But yeah, let's hop into agree, disagree real quick.
I have some pretty good ones today.
Okay, do you want to start then?
I actually have a really good starter one. Okay.
Okay.
This one might be a confusing word, like word-wise. It's better to be unemployed and wanting a job rather than being employed and not wanting to work. I feel like that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I catch myself
So
like
it's better for you to be unemployed but wanting a job than being employed and just not wanting
to have
work.
one. You just want to be a bum.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Disagree.
I would say agree.
You think it's better to be unemployed wanting a job?
Yeah. I feel like it's better that you have something that you want rather than hating what you have.
Well,
right?
Okay. Here's where my take is on this. I don't dislike my job. In fact, I like my job a lot. It pays me well, and I like what I do. Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. But some days I'm just tired and my body hurts, and I'm like, I just really don't want to work today.
Yeah, but that's different. That's not the like.
See, but that's how I worded it though, like not wanting to work.
Yeah, but you made it seem like it's like you don't ever want to work.
No. Like just like if I just wanted to be a bum. Like if I go to work, yes, but I would much rather be at home on my couch.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the same thing with everyone. Like everyone would rather be doing something else than having to go to work and having to do this thing that takes up their entire day.
Which is
right?
true. However, a lot of people rather be employed. Which is why I think it's good.
I would say that it would be better to be employed, but I also feel like it's better. Like I feel like, like it's like I could see it being either or. I could go either way.
Yeah, I honestly would say that's why I'm disagreeing. Is I think that it is. I'm glad that I have my job and I'm glad I get paid. There's just some days I just don't want to do it.
Yeah. I honestly I could go either way. Like I feel like it like not you like you don't want to work every day. You would rather most days even like just get to chill out and like do fun stuff rather than having to work. But I also feel like I would rather be unemployed wanting a job and like wanting to get somewhere.
Because then you still have that like kind of motivation. Yeah,
you still have motivation and you still have free time.
Yeah. Still like
versus like
chase that motivation.
Having to do this thing and not wanting to do it, then you just have a lack of motivation. So you have the opposite.
Yeah, that is true. And I can see that.
All right. Well, my first one is The Avengers. The first one.
Yes.
Is one of the best superhero movies of all time.
Oh, now I gotta think.
Like in conversation for being like top 5 of all superhero movies. DC, Marvel, like any superhero movies.
Like the original Avengers.
Yes, okay. the 2012 first Avengers movie. I'm ready with my answer.
I'm also ready with my answer.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Agree. Fully agree.
I don't wholeheartedly disagree. I just disagree a little. Just a little bit.
What if you had to rank 5 superhero movies above the Avengers, what would you put?
So I think my first is The Flash that we saw a few years ago. I'm joking. Anyways.
That was the stupidest thing I think you've ever said. I'm clipping that. That's going on TikTok.
You looked pretty mad, I'll be honest. But no, I think my favorite, I really did like Endgame. So we'll put that 1.
I would have to fully disagree with that. Endgame I don't think breaks top 10. I think it has top 5 moments. in
Okay.
Endgame. I think it has some of the best moments in superhero movies, like the portal scene, the time travel stuff. Like I think all of that are up there as being some of the best moments. I think as a whole though, that movie isn't great.
See,
Like for me, max it's like an 8 out of 10.
but for the original Avengers though, the reason why I disagree is just because it's okay. Like it's pretty decent. It's just it's not my favorite. I think that it's a cool team up movie. It's kind of all it is. I would prefer Age of Ultron, like I said, over Avengers.
Yeah,
I know you do
still
disagree
fully
with that.
disagree with that. That's
And then I would probably put like I also really enjoy the individual hero movies over the team ups. In all honesty,
yeah. I mean,
like I
sure.
love Doctor Strange, 100%. Like the first one,
Okay.
because just seeing what was it, like Dormammu or some shit?
Yeah.
Like that was cool. I like all the special effects, the CGI. Like in it, it's just awesome.
Yeah, but I will also say like Fantastic Four is a great movie. Technically, that's
I could do the first steps. That movie was really good.
And like Guardians 1, 2, and 3 are all like phenomenal movies.
I would have to say, yeah, Guardians 1 is probably my favorite. I think it
3 is definitely
for me.
mine.
It's like 1, 3, 2. I would say 2 is kind of eh.
Yeah, 2 is definitely the worst out of the 3.
It's
but
still good.
It's still great.
And then I would probably say, what other hero movies I've seen? I really do like the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like that one is definitely a top hitter for me. And then obviously Spider-Verse movies, like those are pretty
That's
fucking fire.
True. But I would still say like just I would say like the combination of the nostalgia of it being the original Avengers and like the fact that it was the first time that there was ever a team up movie like it.
Yeah, that is true.
Just like such a crazy like high tier top crazy everything, you know?
And I'm not saying it's bad. I think it is definitely a top moment.
I'm not saying you're saying it's bad, but
I think it's definitely like a top like moment. It's just not my all-time favorite, all-time best movie for superheroes.
I mean, it's not mine either, but I would say it's like top 5.
Yeah, maybe. I
would say
like
the
Age of
only
Ultron.
DC movie that cracks top 5 superhero movies of all time is Superman
What about
from
The Flash?
last year. Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Would you love The Flash?
No, I don't. I love the Flash character.
No, you want to go watch The Flash again?
Fuck no. I've still never been able to finish that movie, dude.
Have you tried?
Yes, I tried twice.
I remember you couldn't get past.
I couldn't even get to the part that we got to before.
It's so buns.
It is, dude.
I think a bottom 3 movie other than The Flash would probably be like the second Shazam.
All right, time for your second agree disagree.
Okay, this one's pretty good too.
Okay.
Old people mobile games, right?
Like Candy Crush,
like Candy Crush, Solitaire,
or Minion Rush.
No, that's like a younger kid one.
No, that's like old people.
No. Like
that's like I guess that's like the grandma has it on her iPad so that her like
I'm talking like Solitaire, Mahjong, Sudoku, Candy Crush. Every grandma is better than like kid games like Subway Surfers, Minion Rush, like Jetpack Joyride.
Okay. I'm ready already.
I'm also ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Fully agree.
Fully agree, dude. I
agree.
have like 3 different versions of Solitaire on my phone.
I have Solitaire. I have Mahjong.
I don't have Mahjong.
For a while, I did play Candy Crush, and I got to like level like 500.
I don't give a shit about Candy Crush.
Candy Crush is like fun when you get into it.
I've got Yahtzee on my phone too.
I do not have. What else do I have on my phone? I have like like one of my coworkers got me into Marvel Strike Force.
Yeah, you were saying that the other like a couple episodes ago.
He is addicted to that. Oh yeah, and then I have Block Blast. That's more young.
I mean,
I'm coining that term, Tetris. By the way.
Young?
Yeah, young uncle.
Dude, crazy work.
But yeah, I would definitely say like, I think that
dude, Sudoku I have on my phone too. I love Sudoku.
Like games like Subway Surfers and whatnot, like they're good for like a small dopamine rush. But when it comes to like old people, I can play like 7 games of solitaire and keep going.
Yeah.
Like I love solitaire.
Yeah. Well, time for my second one. Darth Vader is a top 3 villain of all time.
Okay.
I'm also ready with this answer.
Top 3. What if I say no just because Lotso Bear is better? He's not, but are we just doing movies on this one?
Everything.
Everything.
Or I would say like movies and shows.
Movies and shows. Okay.
Not like in like comics.
Okay,
and
never
things
mind then.
like that.
Never mind then. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I would agree with this.
Agree.
Is this upside down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's upside down.
I would agree. I think most of the time I put it upside down, but I would agree.
I have no idea. But yeah, I agree too. 100%.
See, if
he's not 3.
if it was based on like the comics and stuff, I would say
I feel
people
I
like
would even still say Darth Vader.
Darth Maul is really cool too when you get into him.
But I wouldn't say he's a top villain. I feel like he's
Yeah.
he's a more nuanced character. That's why I like Maul a lot.
That's
because
true.
like he's still like a bad guy, but he's not a good guy, but he's not like a villain.
Yeah, Anakin just has so much going for him.
Yeah. And like I think pre Vader Anakin is like still
Evil.
like a goated character. And I think he's very well written. I think the way that he turns to the evil side is very well written. I think he's one of the best written villains ever. Cause just
he killed all the kids.
Goated.
But no, I can see where you come from, and I think that he's really good too. I don't
because I mean I can't think of like any like comic villains that I would put over him.
honestly, Joker is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I would still.
But I mean,
I would keep
Joker's
Darth
like in
Vader.
everything.
I would keep Darth Vader over Joker though, just because like Joker.
I don't think I would actually. I think I would put Joker at 1. I would probably put Vader at 2.
It really depends on the universe though, because like if you talk about
Just in general.
if you talk about like absolute universe Joker, have you been reading that?
I need to get caught up with
Yeah.
it. But I've
His
seen
Joker
what he
is
looks
crazy.
like. He looks fucking insane.
Like the writing
Yeah.
in the absolute universe is awesome.
Yeah, but I would also say like I would say probably like top 10 villains, like Bullseye from Daredevil is up there.
Mm.
Like specifically from like the Netflix show and from Born Again. But then like Ultron I would also say is up there. Lotso's definitely up there. I don't think he breaks top 3, but I think he's in top 10.
That turnaround was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was not like. I did but didn't expect him to like turn on all the toys like that. My heart kind of broke when I first saw it. I was like, oh, Lotso. I really loved Lotso. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love Lotso.
I mean, are there any like Pokemon villains?
Some of them are pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I would say any of them are.
Most of them follow the kind of same.
Yeah, I don't think I would say any of them I would take anywhere close to Vader.
No, definitely not. I think that. What is her name? What is the one from Sun and Moon, like the original games?
Oh my god.
The one that turns into the.
Lusamine or something?
I think so. Like her whole family story is like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she's the same thing. Like, let's combine. Let's make the world like better
Yeah.
by killing people.
Yeah, because then Lily's her daughter.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say that pretty much any Pokemon people come like villains come close. Like Cypress.
No.
Cypress was the same way, just trying to reshape the world.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
Team Rocket's the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to count Mewtwo, I would probably put Mewtwo up there.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
Because he's kind of a villain in the first movie.
Lysander. That one was kind of cool.
Oh, Lysander is a good villain.
Like honestly, X and Y I think had the best story.
Yeah.
Like in all, I love as like his whole story with Flo. What is it, Flo Baby?
You mean AZ?
Yeah, as
AZ.
AZ, shut your bitch ass up. I thought his name was Az.
No, it's AZ.
Whoops. Yeah, but with his special flabebe.
Yeah. No, it's Floette, not Flababy.
Oh yeah, it's evolved.
The
That's
Eternal
right.
Flower Floette.
Isn't she shiny? No, she's a special version.
Yeah, it's just like a different one. They gave it a Mega in ZA.
I remember that.
Well, time for your final question. For your final challenge.
I don't know if this one will make sense, but all social media should be converted to like the scrolling type of media. Like we're talking like everything should be converted to like Instagram Reels.
I easily have an answer for that.
You and me both.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Fully disagree.
I completely disagree with this.
Dude,
I hate it.
I don't mind scrolling, but like there's times for that. And then like I wouldn't want to have to scroll through every fucking YouTube video.
Well, it's not only
like,
that, but like I just hate how most social medias are turning out. Like Snapchat has Spotlight, YouTube has Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook, whatever they call them.
They're also Reels.
Facebook Flips.
Dude, what the fuck?
And you got TikTok. It's like, dude, not everything needs a scrolling type of media. You can just post.
Yeah.
And honestly, it makes absorbing information a lot harder for some of these things. Like Facebook, I would much rather look at posts rather than scroll through stuff. But in all honesty, I use Facebook for Marketplace anyways. So
yeah. I think there's a time and place for scrolling.
100%.
And like that's why you have an app like Instagram or like TikTok. Is specifically just to scroll.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind them adding like shorts to YouTube and like things like that. But if it fully converted just to scroll,
I would hate it.
It would genuinely suck.
I don't think I would want to ever have media again.
No.
It would be awful. Imagine like posting these.
Because everything would be so short.
Imagine posting these.
Yeah.
In like a like Reels type of thing.
Like it would suck.
You gotta go through 30 parts just to watch one episode.
Yeah.
Awful. Alright, what's yours?
My last one. Movies are better than TV shows.
That one's pretty hard. I've seen a lot of good TV shows, but I've also seen a lot of good movies.
Yeah. I have an answer.
You said movies are better than TV shows.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I could go either way, but I do have an answer.
Honestly, oh my gosh. I think I have an answer for this one.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Agree. See, that one's difficult. I think movies are better just for the fact of they have a better budget, so they can make things look better. They have a better cast.
I mean, that's not necessarily super true, though.
It's not always true. I also think that movies take like a lot of planning to have the story be better in that short amount of time.
Yeah, for me, I think movies are better because it's like, yeah, you have like a 2-hour long movie versus like 8 hours of a TV show.
Yeah.
But it's 8 hours split up between different episodes where they kind of have to cut it in like a way that it makes sense.
So it's the immersion that kind of cuts it off.
I feel like with movies, because like even if you went and you watched a TV show straight, binged it for like
you still have the
20 episodes, you still have the breaks in between each episode that like it's them recapping and stuff. And even if you take that out, it still kind of just doesn't fit fully together.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like that was one of my major issues when it came to the Marvel Zombies miniseries that they did. Because originally that was supposed to be a movie, but they couldn't do it as a movie because they wouldn't have been able to use Spider-Man because Sony wouldn't have let them. So they had to turn it into 4 30-minute episodes. And so there was cuts in between. And I feel like they literally could have done it without having these weird cuts in between each episode. And it would have fit together as a movie, but then it still would have been technically a TV series.
Yeah. I can go both ways with it just because honestly,
Yeah.
I love shows, and there's a lot of things that are shows and not movies. Like, honestly, I like anime, so a lot of anime, like anime does have movies.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
But some animes do have movies, but it's just better as a show. Like I would say, like even One Piece now. One Piece, yeah, like
They have movies though.
they do, but I think what's best about One Piece is the show,
Yeah.
not the movies. I think the movies are okay.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think each of them, in their own respects, has very, very positive aspects.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, I mean, for example, right? Robert Kirkman wants to do a Invincible live action movie.
Eh,
I don't think that fits. Like, I don't think that works well.
I don't think that
Even
should
an
be done.
animated movie, I don't think works well for Invincible.
No.
And I think a TV show works perfect for it.
Yeah.
And then, like, I feel like when it comes to, like, Marvel stuff, like, yeah, you can do that as movies. But I also feel like TV shows work. I just think they haven't chosen the right TV shows to do. Minus, like,
Yeah.
Loki and Moon Knight. And,
I think they definitely like hit like good with Loki.
yeah, like, there's a few shows that they've done really well. But
There's
then there's
just some
just
that aren't
others
needed.
where it's just, like, they've not done a great job because they've chosen weird characters. Like, no hate to Echo or anything, but, like, no one wanted to see an Echo TV show. No one
Yeah.
knew who Echo was before Hawkeye.
Because it's just
No
not
one
important.
really wanted to see a Hawkeye TV show either.
Yeah. I think that just having a show because that character showed up in a different show, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to do one of your bits? Or do you want me to do mine? Because I don't have any more agree disagrees. Did you?
No.
Okay.
I guess I will do one of mine, and then we'll have you do yours, and then we can finish off with the rest of mine.
Okay. How many more do you have?
I have technically, like, 4, but it's really 3.
Oh my
But it's quick
God.
ones. Next thing I want to say, so X-Men 97 Season 2. We're on episode 4. I just watched it last night.
Is it good?
That shit's goated. It's not as good as Season 1, in my opinion, but it's definitely, like, close. This
See,
past episode, I don't want to spoil it for anyone,
I haven't watched it either.
but we definitely have to, like, you definitely have to watch it, and we definitely have to review it once it finishes.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, no, like, dude, it was so, like, episode 4 is so good. There's, like, such a strong emotional moment that happens in it, and, like, I'm really excited to see where they go moving forward. But I will say something a little spoilery to do with X-Men, but it's not, like, major spoilers. But they do introduce Kang, like, briefly. And I think they did it in such a good way that is the way they should reintroduce Kang into the MCU post Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Because they have him being one of his, like, alter egos that he has. And like, Apocalypse is coming after him, and he kind of, like, goes away, and then he, like, puts on, like, the comic looking suit and everything, and it looks really good. So I definitely think that's a great way to do it, is, like, to reintroduce Kang with the X-Men.
Yeah.
I think that's what they should do.
Okay.
Go to your thing,
So
bitch.
I'm bringing a little bit of some nostalgia back for you.
Okay.
A little brain stirrer. Do you remember JavaCraft?
Yeah.
You know they came out with a new season?
What?
For those who don't know, right? JavaCraft is a Minecraft server that we ran. That's been run a few times. We're on about, like, season 5 or 6 now. And we were on it last season. Didn't go so well.
Yeah, I don't remember everything, but
I remember being mad because they destroyed like half of my shit.
Oh my god, yeah, because it was right after fucking Oppenheimer came out.
And
So
then
like,
Jaden was addicted to it and thought he was gonna just
no,
bomb everybody.
not just him, but like fucking like half of the people that were playing were all just addicted to fucking Oppenheimer. And they made ugly ass fucking statues throughout the whole fucking server, and then went and blew up everyone's shit. And like, the Jaden got banned like 4 times.
I don't know how, but yeah, you know they came out with another season.
I don't keep in contact with any of them, so.
Well, what would I? So a little off branch from that. Did you know that they're remaking Barrington Grills with Reaching Productions? They just reopened it.
Oh my gosh.
So, what do you think about this one?
I don't know.
I think they've made a few episodes so far, but with the remakes of them, they're doing like they have the same episodes that they used to, but now they have like a little evil twist. Like they're kind of villainous now, if that makes sense. I don't fucking know what that
Okay.
means. What do you feel about that?
I,
You gotta watch Reaching Productions now.
no,
You're not interested in Barrington Grills?
I'm not. I never was.
Aw. But
I never cared.
but Barrington Grills though.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that they were doing that shit, but like I never cared. Because it happened before I was part of like the main friend group.
This is true.
And
But
then I'm not part of it anymore.
they've been
Because there was a
doing
bunch of stuff that went down.
there's been a lot of screenplays and not screenplays. A lot of writing. They're writing so many scripts. Big future. You gotta keep up with it.
Why are you trying to advertise another channel?
I'm not. Ryan just wanted me to ask you about him. Because he seemed pretty excited about it. So,
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't... Like, it's cool. Like, I'm glad that they're all doing, like, shit they enjoy. But... I mean,
think-
it was never my thing, so...
I think really after JavaCraft, that's when it went downhill. For
Yeah,
like you
I
in
mean,
the server,
well,
just
there-
because
There was a lot of other stuff. 'Cause there was
so
all this
much stuff happened.
Well, because I don't remember if it was before or after all the JavaCraft stuff, but there was all the stuff with Eli and Steel,
Yeah,
with all the money that they owed me.
yeah.
And then,
I still remember you making that video.
dude, yeah. Dude, I still, like, I've gotten calls before where I answer it because it's a random number, and then I hear Steel or Eli giggling.
Bro.
And I'm like, really? I just fucking hang up. Because, like, I have no care for that shit anymore.
That's crazy. I cannot
I've
imagine
had
doing
Colin
that.
try to call me before, too. Where, like, he's, like, started talking, and I'm like, okay, I know it's Colin, and I hang up.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, Ryan and Denzel watch, like, the podcast. They think it's
They
pretty
do?
cool. Yeah.
I don't know that shit. I haven't talked to Ryan and Denzel since that party when I broke my finger.
I don't even know how you broke your finger. I'm just so
Because Ryan threw the ball at my hand. I didn't want to make him feel bad. But, like, he was the reason why my finger broke.
But, I mean, yeah, we should... Maybe...
I wouldn't mind having them, like, come on the podcast if they wanted to.
Hey.
And, like, I wouldn't mind talking to them again. Like, I mean, I want to say, like, right after that happened, like, I didn't really talk to anyone in that group.
I think that's also because, like, that group just kind of fell apart, honestly.
It fell apart, and then there was all the shit with, like,
Bryce.
you and me.
That was out of my control.
I mean, it was out of everyone's control, but, like, it was like I had to kind of get removed from everything.
Yeah.
Because...
I still feel bad about that.
Like, but, I mean, it's not your fault. It's not their fault, like, I understand, because you were, like, friends with all of them before I was.
Yeah.
And, like, I still talk to them in between that.
Yeah.
But then, like, I can't remember who it was, but someone part of that group came into like a couple weeks ago
Connor.
or a couple months ago. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say where I work.
Oh, I mean, I've said where I work.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Connor came in.
yeah, I'll like bleep it, but Connor came into my work, and like I couldn't remember who he was. Like I knew him, and like we talked, but I
Yeah.
couldn't remember his name or anything, cause like I just kind of like was like moved past that bit.
Yeah, if we get Denzel on here, you know what we gotta do? It's something that I did with him back when I was still at Eastmark.
Okay,
Gotta do Monkey Mania. We gotta bring it back.
but the segment, I remember putting that into the.
That was my
Firework
favorite
feed.
segment ever. So
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing like a little funny bit where we
Honestly-
had like that kind of segment.
now I gotta like explain this. So Monkey Mania, right? It was back when I went to high school with Denzel, and we had this segment called Monkey Mania where we each had like one short, it was like almost like an elevator speech of one monkey each that did something really cool or something crazy. I remember the one I
Yeah.
did was called IKEA Monkey,
Yep,
and I don't even remember the story, but I know that it was kind of cool.
I don't either. Wasn't there like a juggling one too?
I think so, but it was just explaining like these weird feats that monkeys had done. I think even now, like, you could do a segment like that, because I recently saw a gorilla, and I know a gorilla's not a monkey, but you
I
could
mean, they're like in the same
Yeah.
like, genus or whatever.
you could do one over. It was this gorilla that was taught sign language, and he was expressing his fear of death.
What?
I did you not? Actually, that's crazy. You would not have seen that. It was on my For You page, and this gorilla was doing like sign language, like,
That's actually fucking insane.
and because the way the caretakers were like trying to teach him this, it was, if I was being taught like that, I don't know, because they were like, you die, that's you're dead.
What the fuck?
Honestly, yeah.
That's like actually fucked.
But yeah, the gorilla was like saying how he was scared of death, and then a few weeks later, he was like resentful of himself. He was like stupid, like whatever his name was.
That's insane.
It was like, yo. So
They
I think
made the fucking gorilla depressed.
they made him like have it like
They,
self-conscious.
they gave him a fucking midlife crisis.
But
That's crazy.
I would not mind bringing that segment back if we ever got like Denzel or Ryan on here.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I would say we should wait until we move into the apartment and
Yeah.
everything to bring guests on,
Yeah, 100%.
just so that we can have like a better looking setup and everything.
But if you're out there, we'll get you.
It's like fucking Uncle Sam.
We want you. I remember singing that. No, when I was in 5th grade, I had a solo for Uncle Sam. I was
Crazy.
like, Uncle Sam is who I am is Uncle Sam. And
Yeah, let's never do that again.
I thought I was cooking. I thought all of my little 5th grade buddies thought I was so
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Anyways,
All right. Well, next real quick thing. This is the thing I was telling you that while I was waiting for you to pick you up and everything.
oh yeah, okay.
So obviously next year we have the like next big DCU
Yeah.
James Gunn movie, right? Man of Tomorrow. Gonna be Brainiac, Superman, Lex, everything there. Apparently, Blue Beetle is going to make a return. Xolo Maridueña is going to return as Blue Beetle
In that movie?
in Man of Tomorrow.
What does he have to do in that movie?
I mean, like everyone's gonna be in that.
Yeah.
Supergirl's gonna be in there.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Like Matthew Lillard is supposed to be in the cast too. Apparently, the rumors are that he's gonna play Jay Garrick Flash,
Okay.
which would be really fucking sick, honestly. Aaron Pierre is supposed to be reprising his role as Jon Stewart. after Lanterns in Man of Tomorrow.
I mean,
There's
I
supposed
can
to be
see
like
it.
a whole bunch of people. Wonder Woman is supposedly going to make her first appearance in Man of Tomorrow.
See, but a lot of those make sense. Like having Blue Beetle.
Well, I think it makes sense, and I feel like it wouldn't be like a major role or anything. Like I feel like it would be kind of like a side role, just to
Yeah,
kind of like be like, hey,
he's
he
still
does
there.
exist, and he is in this universe. Not everything from his movie is fully canon,
Yeah,
but he is still here.
I did like the Blue Beetle movie.
I did too. But now moving away from DC talk, we're going into Marvel talk. And before we talk about Doomsday, I don't know if you would have heard this as well. Another casting rumor. Apparently, they have found a potential Magneto for the X-Men reboot.
Really,
Adam Driver,
I gotta look him up now.
Kylo Ren.
Kylo, yo,
I think they're kind of cooking.
I can see it in the face.
Because I can definitely see it. I did see someone point out and say that it would have been really cool if it was someone who's Jewish playing Magneto.
Is he Jewish?
Yes, the whole fucking origin of him is that he was in the Holocaust.
Oh,
And like I think that would be cool.
I did not.
But
know
also
that.
I would not mind Adam Driver. I think he fits
Yeah,
pretty good.
honestly,
I think he's a great actor.
I can just see Kylo Ren.
And he's played a
being
good
Magneto.
villain. Kylo Ren is one of the best parts of the sequels.
Yeah,
And he's played a good villain. I think he can play a good villain with nuance. Because that's
Yeah.
what Magneto is. And I did also see people point out that they need to have him have the white hair. Because that's not a age thing. That's not Magneto being old. That's like part of him. Like his hair is just white.
yeah.
And they definitely need to keep his origin of him being in the Holocaust and everything.
Well, yeah, that's important.
Yeah, like I think he's genuinely Magneto is one of my favorite like
Isn't he,
Marvel characters.
Incredibly powerful.
Yeah. He's like one of the most powerful mutants.
Could he not technically control the iron in people's blood?
He can. And he has.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like he's insanely powerful. And like that's what makes him such a great villain because he becomes a villain because of how shitty he's treated throughout his life and then he's a mutant and so he's treated even shittier and he sees all of these like shitty things happen to mutants and so then he like wants to do better and he hates humans like normal humans for it, which is fucking valid, especially coming from someone who was in a genocide
Yeah.
and then going into another genocide of mutants. And so, like, he's dealing with 2 genocides in his own lifetime.
And it's all caused by humans.
Yeah.
I would hate that too.
And so he hates them. But then Charles is the, like, human side of him. Where, like, it makes him not as evil.
Yeah.
Not as much of a bad guy. Like, Charles is the one that, like, grounds him enough.
Yeah.
And that's why I think he's such a great nuanced character to where, like, yes, he's a villain. But he's also not a villain at the same time. And so I hope they do that. Because I wouldn't mind them introducing Magneto as kind of like a villain-ish character in the first X-Men reboot. Not as the main villain, but having him kind of be like a villain.
Yeah.
And then having him turn good in like the second movie or something that they do for the X-Men. Now, moving on to Doomsday and things surrounding it.
Your favorite thing?
Have you seen the new concept art?
Is that
Or
the one with
Avengers
Loki in the
Doomsday.
middle? And then Cyclops?
Yeah, Loki, all the X-Men, Doom.
I'm excited to see Cyclops.
Steve Rogers in his black t-shirt.
Yeah.
Plain black t-shirt.
I did see that, yes.
I have to say, if you haven't seen it already, look it up. It looks like slop. It genuinely looks like shit. Like, I'm genuinely so, like, I'm
gotta look
so
this up
serious
again.
when I say this. I already wasn't the hugest, like, what's the word? Like, I already wasn't the hugest, like, person being positive on the movie. But after seeing that concept art, it, like, made me lose faith even more in
Yeah.
this movie. Because I don't remember if I did talk about it on the podcast yet. But I do think I did mention to you. Like there were the leaks, that leaked scene. No, we did talk about
Yeah.
this. The leaked Doomsday scene. Chris Evans is wearing a black fucking t-shirt. Yes.
That one, okay.
But Chris Evans is wearing a plain black t-shirt in the fucking, like, leaked footage that I thought was fake. So now I'm questioning if it's real, because if it's real, the fucking composition on that footage was dog shit.
Oh.
Like, it was unfinished footage, because it's not finished with all the CGI and everything. But, like, the way the camera's moving looked awful. And, like, it just didn't look like a good shot. And now knowing that that's most likely fucking real, like, I have even less faith in this movie than I did before, and I barely had any.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about it. I mean, the poster art, it's not terrible. It's not great. There's been way better. I think that honestly, yeah, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans, his weird little black t-shirt, little muscle tee.
The only things that I do like about the concept art are I like the X-Men suits that they've gone with. Like I like the classic comic.
I don't like how they're put in there though. I feel like they could have been blended more. Like it feels like
it is concept art though. So
True.
It's weird because it's like that's kind of like the concepts of everything they were going for.
I like
but
Loki.
I like those.
Loki holding the reality tree in the very center.
Yeah.
That's a cool little thing.
I like the new Fantastic Four suits. That's really it though. Like I don't really like any of the other like suits at all.
Yeah.
And which sucks cuz like I do kind of like fuck with the Doctor Doom stuff. But at the same time like I'm just
not excited.
I'm not excited anymore.
I think
like I'm still excited to see RDJ's performance and to see like what he does with Doom.
It's gonna be a letdown.
Already like I genuinely don't think I would like this is probably bad for me to say this far ahead. I don't think I would rate it higher than an 8 out of 10.
Imagine we get there and you rate it like a 5.
I might honestly like. It's just, especially after it building for so, like, it's been 7 years since Endgame.
Yeah.
We've been building to Kang, and then everything gets fucking thrown off loop. Obviously not really Marvel's fault. But instead of, like, trying to save face by just rehiring someone as Kang, like hiring a new actor as Kang, and continuing with that Kang storyline,
yeah,
they just fully pivoted to nostalgia bait, doing RDJ as Doom, bringing back the Russos, like all of that shit, and like I just don't feel good about it.
I know that you did say that you weren't really a fan of the Russo brothers, like at all.
That is not true. I never said that.
What? I swear, I could have sworn you said that.
No. Zack Snyder, I'm not a fan of.
That's right. I'm mixing up that and then your whole thing with the James Gunn and other guy. Just
Zack Snyder?
Yeah. I'm swapping up like the changes.
Like I think the Russos are good directors. Like I just don't want to see them do the same things over and over again though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that's kind of just what they've done. Like Civil War. Like it's a good movie, but it's kind of the same thing as what they did with like Infinity War and Endgame, where it's like people fighting against each other, teaming up, blah blah blah. And like granted that's what Marvel's gonna be, but like it just feels like they're trying to like rinse and repeat Infinity War Endgame again with Doomsday Secret Wars. And like there's no reason to do that because it doesn't move the narrative forward. Because again, they've said they're going to fucking reset the whole universe after Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're gonna do that, what's the point in building up with other movies to these big events if you're just gonna reset it after 10 years?
Yeah. I mean that does make sense.
I mean more than 10 years, but
I think it'll be good for what it is. I don't think it'll be great, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see a bunch of the characters interacting for the first time. I'm excited to see the Fantastic Four kind of push their way in.
I'm just glad that they're
Um,
finally getting a chance.
yeah. I will also say, in relation to Fantastic Four, I did find out recently, apparently, I don't know if you remember, there's the end credit scene where it's like the little TV show thing, like the cartoon on the TV, and there's two
Maybe.
people watching it.
Maybe.
Apparently, that is potentially supposed to be Steve Rogers watching with his son. Because Steve Rogers is supposedly in the Fantastic Four's universe. Or Steve Rogers.
Huh.
And that was supposed to be the original end credit scene, was Steve going to the Fantastic Four, but then they changed it. And because I don't know if you heard back when Fantastic Four was filming and stuff still, there was a whole thing where they had someone that, like, there was a PA that was covering this person with a jacket, and they were like running across past trailers and stuff, so no one saw who it was. Everyone thought it was RDJ because he was going to show up as Doom. Apparently, it was Chris Evans because he was supposed to show up as Steve Rogers.
Okay.
And I don't know how to feel about that, because I feel like if they had kept that in, it would have done better to set up Doomsday.
Most
And
likely.
I think that's what they should have done.
I don't understand the whole thing with Steve Rogers. Like,
I don't understand them bringing him back either.
It's not really
I think
necessary.
It's stupid, especially with Sam Wilson. Like, everyone's disrespecting Sam Wilson because he's a black guy.
And I think that's why they're trying to bring Steve Rogers back, but that kind of just adds insult to injury.
Yeah. And, like, I feel bad for Anthony Mackie because he's a great actor, and I think he does a great job. And, like, I would love to see more of Sam Wilson Captain America. And I'm hoping that they continue to do him as Captain America rather than bringing back, like, a new Steve or something.
Yeah.
Once Doomsday and Secret Wars are done with. But, I mean, honestly, who knows?
Yeah.
Also, apparently, not related to, like, the concept art and stuff, but Doomsday tickets supposedly go on sale on the 20th. So, 5 days from the day that we're posting this, 6 days from the day we're filming.
All the way back here they get posted? The tickets?
Yeah, like, tickets will go on sale.
This far back.
The 20th. I don't know why, because we still haven't gotten the first trailer, which the first trailer is apparently supposed to go online during San Diego Comic-Con, which is the week after that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That feels like a gamble. I think they know that their movie kind of sucks, and that they.
The problem is people are still gonna get tickets no matter what.
I just think that the fact that they're putting out tickets before they release any media is kind of concerning. Because again, I think that.
But they have released some. They've released the little teasers and things.
I mean, I guess, but
they did that before Avatar: Fire and Ash.
But then take Brand New Day for example. They've had 2 trailers, and then like when did their tickets go on sale?
Tickets went on sale right before the second trailer, like a couple hours before the second.
Well, then they had teasers, but they also had a trailer. They had a decent.
Well, they
bit of
did
media.
the teaser things were just little snippets of the trailer.
Yeah.
The day before, and then it was like a month or so after that tickets went on sale. Tickets went on sale only like a month ago.
I don't know.
Which the movie also again comes out at the end of this month. So they only brought tickets on sale a month before the movie.
I wouldn't put my tickets out there without
without a full trailer.
If I knew that my movie didn't suck.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they know it kind of sucks, so they're like, oh, we'll get these people on the hook because they love Marvel. So.
And I think that's still gonna happen either way, but yeah, like.
It just feels kind of con artsy.
Yeah. But. Also, with that, something else that I'm not super happy about, apparently, I don't know if I talked about this the other week when I was talking about, like, Marvel stuff, like, upcoming things.
Yeah.
But they are apparently working on the Russos being a part of another project, which is going to be another Avengers movie. which is going to be titled like Avengers Armageddon or something.
Bruh.
I'm
That sounds
genuinely
AI.
so fucking done with the Avengers movies. I hate that Doomsday is called Avengers Doomsday. I've said this before multiple times. I hate Doomsday is called Avengers Doomsday.
It
I
doesn't
hate
really need
Secret
the...
Wars as being called Avengers Secret Wars. Because it shouldn't be an Avengers movie, because the Avengers are like the fucking shittiest team that we have right now. And they basically don't even fucking exist in universe anymore.
That's literally just nostalgia bait. Like, at that point.
Like, it's so stupid. And I don't think we should have, like, again, I like the Russo's work. I think they've done good jobs on different movies. I don't really want to see them touch another Marvel project after Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Because I think it's ran its course with all their stuff.
Yeah, and with it being a new universe after that, like, it needs kind of a refresher.
Yeah, exactly.
New people.
And it's like we're supposed to have an X-Men reboot. You're telling me we're going to get an X-Men movie. And then we're going to get an Avengers movie right after it? For fucking what reason? Like, it's so stupid. And it's going to be an Avengers movie, not an Avengers and X-Men movie. Or like an Avengers versus X-Men movie. Which is like the whole idea behind it is that it is the Avengers versus the X-Men. But you're just titling it Avengers.
Yeah.
And it's like, you could title it something so much cooler. You could even just title it fucking Avengers vs. X-Men.
People would still watch that 100%.
Or X-Men vs. Avengers, or X-Men or vs. Avengers Armageddon.
I mean, they did that with, like, Batman vs. Superman.
Or like Marvel Armageddon.
Yeah. I don't...
Or just fucking call it Armageddon, dude. Like, it's like, there's so many cool titles that you could give it. And you don't need to add Avengers. It's just fucking stupid, and it's annoying at this point.
That's like people slapping prices on designer bags just because they have the label of Gucci.
Yeah, like, it's like...
It's not necessary. And honestly, it just kind of ruins it for people.
It does. And it's like, I genuinely don't ever want to see another Avengers movie being like a big event movie. Like, I would be fine with an Avengers movie maybe like 6 years down the line or so. Like, we've had a decent time since Secret Wars came out. We get a quick Avengers movie. That's literally just the Avengers fighting like fucking aliens.
Which would be fine.
Yeah, like
cool.
literally just like Avengers 1 kind of style again. Just doing that type of thing. Or like Age of Ultron. But doing constant Infinity War Endgame type things and making it Avengers movies is so stupid.
It makes those movies less special. It makes the movies that came before it less special.
And it makes the teams less special because if you're titling a movie The Avengers and you have the X-Men and you have the Fantastic Four and you have the Thunderbolts and you have all these other fucking groups.
Keep in mind, they're all in cool ass suits, and then you got Steve Rogers in a black t-shirt.
Yeah. And it's like you're still calling it an Avengers movie. Why?
But it's not really even the Avengers, though.
Because it's not.
It's a few people from the Avengers.
Yeah, and it's like most of like the Avengers doesn't even exist right now. It's like I'm just genuinely like super over it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But I mean, I'm a slave to the corporation. I'm still gonna watch the movies and everything, but
that's because Marvel, even though it does have, shitty parts, it's still good.
Yeah, it's still goated. It's still like one of my favorite franchises of all time. They still have some of my favorite movies ever. My favorite character of all time being Spider-Man. And
I think Sony's just rubbing off on Marvel a little bit too much.
The last thing I'll say before we wrap up this episode here, I do think, going back to, I don't remember if it was the week before last or the week before that, when we talked about, like, if Doomsday is bad, that Marvel will, like, basically fail.
Yeah.
With the more and more stuff that's coming out about Doomsday, I'm starting to more and more agree that it's going to fail Marvel. And I'm saying it in the way that I think it's going to be like DC. Where, like, DC was doing good, and then we get to, like, the Zack Snyder era, and it's all shit. And no one cares about anything DC except Batman.
Yeah.
And then now we're finally getting back into it where we've got Superman. We've got James Gunn making these movies that people do care about now.
Which I hope happens after Secret Wars when they refresh. Hopefully they don't bring...
Yeah, and so I think that's what's going to happen with Marvel, is people are not going to care about the next things that come out with Marvel for, like, the next, like, 8 years.
Which
They're
sucks,
all going to
but-
do, like, decent at the box office still. They're going to spend less money on the movies and things, so they will be able to turn profits. But their main thing that everyone is still going to care about and go and see, no matter what, every single time, is going to be Spider-Man.
You know, they dug their own grave, though.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Yeah. Well, wrapping up this episode, next week, we will do our Odyssey review.
And then
go over
only-
your first box office.
Only Spider-Man Brand New Day agrees and disagrees.
We're gonna do Odyssey review first. We're gonna start with everything else, and then we're gonna go just into Spider-Man shit. So we're gonna do Odyssey review, talk about that, what we think about it, all that stuff. Then we'll go over your box office for Odyssey, because it'll be having the opening weekend. We'll have those numbers and everything. You'll finally be on the box office board. We'll do our Civil War rewatch review.
Yeah.
Possibly Superman.
Maybe.
But we might save that for the episode the week after Spider-Man. But then we are going to have Agree Disagrees only related to Spider-Man.
So we're having a Spider-Man related episode.
It's going to be mainly themed after Spider-Man,
Are you
minus the beginning. That's going to be Odyssey and
Are you wearing your Spider-Man
Civil War.
suit?
I'm not going to wear the suit.
You're not gonna wear the suit?
I'm going to fucking die.
It's too hot for that shit.
Yeah. And then the week after that, because the day that we post the next episode after this one will be exactly 1 week before I see Spider-Man. And then we're going to see it together on Thursday. So on the 31st will be our episode for that week. And it's going to be themed around Spider-Man again, only talking about our review of Spider-Man Brand New Day, box office numbers for Spider-Man, things that we liked, everything. We're going to do non-spoiler and spoiler reviews of everything.
Dude, we're gonna have... That's gonna be my birthday before Spider-Man. Yes. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Fart.
Okay.
But yeah,
Well, honestly, I think this might be our longest episode to date, though.
well, we were ranting for a while.
We did rant for a while.
Oh my gosh,
but
we started this episode at 9. I'm so tired.
yeah. Yeah. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Goated episode. Can't wait
Yeah.
for the next one.
Yeah, next week, Spider-Man, basically fully Spider-Man themed episode, and Odyssey review.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.